Hey, welcome back. So, I took a couple days off from recording anything, just because I had, last time I got the, I got the final cat and then managed to breed it with enough to get it up going on. Named him after the cats I actually have in the house. This one's grown up, so now they are the same size. In reality, Morty's L is somewhat smaller than Morty. Is probably the best way to describe it because L isn't small, but Morty is hilariously huge. But yeah, they exist. Actually, like probably let me get some fish. Probably go. I think while I was working, there was a thunderstorm I didn't kill in time. I may have lost. I'm sure I lost a cat. It said so, but I don't know which. I wasn't here. I was close enough to have it happen, to have it affect things, but I don't know which one's missing at this point. Go breed, have a kid. There you go. Sit again. No, don't leave. Just sit. Yes. Yeah. Someone's gone. I don't know. So many, and they all look kind of alike. The downside is I'm really seeing some pairs, like these two tuxedos. I think those two were the same, so I don't know if what got hit was one that I don't otherwise. If one that I don't have a backup is basically the way to put it. Doesn't really matter. Have I mentioned anything in here lately? God, Ellen Morty. Well, that's what happened. Okay, well, I don't know. About new information. Over here, this is why I was really busy. I was underwater, under stone, under everything was above me. Didn't even realize it was raining until I heard the thunder, and then 2 seconds later, I got a notice that some cat. I don't have it now because I've shut down the game since then. Um, Whatever's missing, we'll probably just find it sometime. I get thousands of cats and break something in the computer with it. Let me get over here and I'll come back. And I'm getting here just as the sun is about to set, so I don't know how much I can get done before I sleep. Let me head down here, grab something. I worked out. There's a. Let me get down here and sleep and grab something and pause and hang on. There's the way the sand wall. There's a sand wall, right, and it kind of like connects. There's a gap of 3 meters between them, whether it's full of air or water right now, or monument for that matter. Um, I've been thinking that was about the right amount for just kind of walking backward and setting down sponges right in the middle. So if there's sand on one, then 2 is blank, 3 is middle sponge, 4 blank, 5 wall, 5 sand. It turns out, I have to go in and then down because I haven't we should tear this out by the way. Some of it, all of it maybe doesn't really matter that much anymore. In here I've got this, which I probably actually I can just drop into that water. Maybe there's fish in it. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, I haven't taken the sand down, which is kind of stupid actually, but that's not right. Somewhere I guess it was where the fish was maybe. There's a way in that, if I can get to it, and yeah, this is how I got out last time. In and out. So, where'd the fish go, by the way? That's weird. Where was it? Am I in the... It was... Oh, it's down there because there's... This is actually the outside of the monument. There's an inside, I guess I can find it, that is its own mess. I haven't dried that out at all. But that's one of the reasons I want to kind of get done with something. That's underneath the monument, which is a third kind of factor. If I don't know which one, I think I was turning, yeah, so I've got this cleared, and what I noticed was, because I kind of just made something of a mistake, or wanted to catch a corner, yeah, it was one of the corners, that's what it was. when you're just going down the middle and turning, sometimes the corner doesn't get as dried out as anything else. With the spacing between the walls of sand, it's actually a little faster in a way to just throw a sponge against the wall. It gets enough that you can move on a few meters. It's a bit awkward because there's a lot of bouncing around as the water decides whether it's... Am I stuck here now? Go in more until I'm not... I don't know. So I got some of it, not all of it dried out, obviously, but enough that it's kind of confusing. But if you just smack a sponge against the wall, in the right spot, roughly the right spot, it takes out enough water that you kind of have time to go get the next spot before it all fills in. So it's actually speeding up in that sense. It would be if I could ever... Is that my way out? Am I going the wrong way? No, it's just that's glass up there so I can see again. Go this way and see where we end up. Oh, fish. It's just a maze at this point. It really kind of is. That's the inside of that. That's not what I want at all. Somewhere there's a... I may have to just find a way out and come in from the... Wait. No, that's not it. Is it? No. But this is more walking. So I got a lot of it. I got like... I don't know if it was half, but I got a significant amount dried out down to like about this level. Which isn't enough, but it's a start. I'm really surprised there's no monsters in here. Like fish, but creepers or something I really don't want to see. Where the hell is... When does this ever end? I don't know if it... Well, no, I do know it does. At some point I have to go somewhere else in the map to be not even in this thing anymore. Okay, you know what? Let me just the hell out of it. Can I reach... I'm just not even going to try. I'll just go out and we'll figure out where... Well, that was really close to the middle. Why is that a thing? I must have turned around. I think I was backtracking. Was that in there? Yeah, weird. So, ow, damn, given that, if I find a spot, and these ought to be, yeah, okay, so, there's where the water begins. Go ahead and let me in there, and we'll just, take it from here. I don't care about the rockets. I do want sponges, I think. Put the armor back on that makes me not die. If I don't know what happens if I do it here. If I go this way, I should be, I think, soon enough back to the dry spot. I hope so, otherwise I'll drown. What's going on? Yeah, that's the edge, I think. So from here, there's an element of dryness. If I just take a sponge, let me have this so I can just get it back, and throw it, actually give me, well, sort of. Give me that, because I'll just keep track of that number. If I just get up here and kind of place one of these up about here, it dries out a lot and doesn't really just go straight back. And then if I make it, well, pick that up, I guess. Did I? No. That's one of the real dangers, yeah. Some of this, sometimes you're just close enough to get it. This was not one of those times. That hasn't filled back in, so I can just kind of get up and bobbing around chaotically, but if I figure out about where and just smack it right there, this actually is going a little faster, I think. I haven't really tried timing it with like a stopwatch, but if I get the rhythm right and actually nail it, this is actually faster than doing, oops, that whole lane thing that I was doing before. And I can have this whole thing down, like, pretty soon. With this sponge, and I have enough sponges, it gets after a while, you start getting stingy with what you're willing to put down because you only have like 17 left. That was probably not a good idea. Oh, it was. It's out. Corner. Well, that was higher than I meant to go, but it works. Oops. That was around the corner, which doesn't kill me necessarily. It's just not where I meant to put it. So now I'm a little less haphazard, I guess. Get the sponge, not the sand. And just there-ish, maybe. And you do this. There's a lot less precision to it because of all the bobbing around. I'm just gonna come back through and pick these up in a minute. The faster you do this, the less water comes in to be a problem, potentially. But yeah, like this, it's almost like panicking, just putting stuff down wherever you think it might work. Okay, why is it sucking now? It was working so well when I wasn't recording. I don't know. Get out of there. Try to get all these bends where you start losing sponges, by the way. Every time I do this, I lose at least one, maybe more. I used to have like 2 stacks, almost 3 stacks, and now I'm down to 2 stacks and 51, which I guess is still almost 3, but still. Am I missing any? Probably. Eventually, I'm missing something. Go get whatever I can get back. 25. I don't know what well, I can find out about. 25 and 24 is 49. 50. Saw another one. 1. So is that right? That's 52. What the hell? What did I have? I thought it was 51. Oh, whatever. Play sponge, break sponge, so I know where it ends up this time. And you just do this, and it kind of sometimes works out. It's still, once you get low enough where there's water, I really have no chance of getting after yet. It's different, but this isn't terribly wrong. I missed. Give me that back before I don't have it. And of course, in fact, no, that's squids. But you do stand a decent chance of meeting a fish doing this, which is one of the reasons I kind of want to open it up and start getting iron guys in here to help me. Which of these is water? Okay. Right side, you can pretty much hit the water with a corner of a sponge, and it's still good enough to... Why? I have no concept of what distance I'm looking at. I don't know why. It's just awkward. Let me, do this a bit, get this lane cleared out. Where the hell did the sponge go? And I'll come back, hang on. So, about the time you get almost done, you're not really done because we have this stuff seeping in from the inside, which is its own problem. But, at least I know that there's no contributing sources out here, which I'm pretty sure of that. That might be a contributing source thing, I guess. So, you can actually get it dried. It'll seep back in because it just has to, it's coming from somewhere. But, at some point you sort of get that you're done having the water out here that's a real problem. And it's just about guessing where to put a sponge next. Wait, hi. That... Okay. Well... Is that all flowing in? Let me... Yeah, I think this is all, like, if I sealed this off, would be more or less dry and down there. And then, of course, we're back to here and not accomplishing much because it's all starting over and really sucks. I don't even know if I can just get back out of here right now. I'd kind of like to be honest. Because... I guess it doesn't matter. Let me have my wings so I can fly up when I have that option. Did I get all the sponge... Wet sponge is... I don't know. Figure it out when it's cooked. I don't think I may have lost one again. It happens to me. Let me get, out to somewhere... No. Oh, sponge, what do you know? Yeah, is this... What the hell is... I'll just try to swim in and find my way to a spot that gets me anywhere. I get that. Maybe if I skip that. Maybe not. What the hell? Fly! Do I have wings? Why aren't you flying? Sure. What the hell? There we go. Sorta. Go somewhere smart. Good enough, I guess. Which way? I want to be up there, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, hi. Okay, now I can get out of here. That was nuts. Go. Why? What did you lied to me about flying? What the hell was that? Why? Still? What are you hitting that isn't even a thing? That was just that weird. I don't like that it was so weird. Nap before anything gets bad. Oh, that was... I don't know what that was. It was just not believing me about something. Get out of here. Sponges that are wet can go... No. Well, yeah, but no. Can go in here. Wet, dry, wet, dry. So there was a stack, and that's like 40... I lost like maybe 4 or 5. That was weird. Huh, that's not good. Put these in here for now. And get a lava and start over the cooking things with lava. Alright, hang on a sec. So, being done to that extent, one thing I can do is more of this. I think I would have had less problems getting back out if I could have just flown upward. If the glass is in the way, that's its own problem, but I think what I want to do is, and I can have this to sort of go by, because I know it's all linear. It's, well, I mean, it's a big spiral, so if this is dry, and I think I'm going that way and turning to go further out, that seems right, then logically following this, that's dry, that's wet, etc. So I know what I can pull out and not have a bunch of fish down there trying to microwave me from beneath. Basically, it starts here. I think I want to take out any stone that's not over a full thing of water. Take a minute, but that's okay. Like this, and then this has water beneath it, so I'm leaving it alone for now. This is all, just don't hit the glass. I mean, it's silk touch, but I have to go down and get it, so it's the same as not having it anymore. Get this torn out because it's dry beneath. Yeah, and just do like this. That will help in a couple of ways. One, I can go up and down without having to swim through the whole maze of getting back to where I'm trying to go. And two, I think if there is a monster down there, any monster really, just about any monster, the iron guys that are just sort of wandering, looking for anything to do, can just go down and I'll help him decide to go down there. Now he's down there, which I'm hoping doesn't excite a creeper too much, but that should help. He can just wander wherever he is. I don't know, I don't see him from here. I think he's beneath this somewhere. And find things to beat up and get killed by and what, and you know, it just kind of like starts the whole arms race really of survival element. It's a whole new thing. It's like Mutual of Omaha. So I'm gonna tear out stone above not water, basically is what I'm looking for. At least not full water. If there's some way down there, that's fine. That gives the iron guys something to bother with. This will take a bit, so I'll come back. Hang on. Alright, I think... Bye. I've seen a few of these guys. Not that guy. I was taking out his environment when he was walking, but I've seen a few that were meters away just hop down there out of their own board. So they're willing to hop. They don't get hurt from falling anyway. They're willing to fall down there and be down there. They can't get back. There's no way they know they can't get back up, but it's not really the point. What is... Oh, it's that boat that's underneath us. So, yeah, I think that's all opened up. Well, out here is all opened up. Inside the village is going to be a whole separate... Well, not a huge separate thing, but different enough. I have to go get it, is the point. Yeah, that's water beneath there, right? I think. Yeah, so we can get to that later. Walk across without falling, and I do have glass in place to not fall through. That's the whole point of that. Well, it's a point. Oh, wow. Wait. Yeah, there's water under that. I haven't got out that far. It's confusing because it's off-center a bit the way I've been doing it, so it's just not normal. Um, the village is centered. The beacon is centered, all of that, but I didn't start spiraling right away, so it's a little strange exactly how that works. Let me take out any stone that's in here, so things can spawn on the beacon, I suppose, but then it'll whatever spawns is stuck on the beacon or until it falls down and then gets in a fight with whatever. I just want to not have any stone that's above air, basically, is what I'm going for. I think that'll help in the long term, because air isn't producing... You're not getting guardians in the air. And that's the only reason I wanted the stone, was to not get microwaved while I was setting this all up, and now that it is all set up, it's kind of a mess that I can't throw iron guys down to kill them or fly back out if I'm sponging or whatever the reason that the stone is a problem might be. Let me get and all of that and blah blah and get dead and don't break anything I want to keep. Are we done? Is that it? Certainly nighttime-ish. Yeah, that works. And then I've still got lanes of sand. No, I don't. No, I don't. Do I have any... Yeah, give me that for a sec. Why do I still have... Whatever. What just happened that I was so wrong about it? That's not what I meant at all. Just to get across, I don't want to fall down and have that problem. Go down and... How are we doing on villagers being everywhere at this point? Are there any beds left open? Do I have to feed them more? That would be good to know. I don't see a... Wait. Oh, wow, they do need more... Okay, I'll do that in the morning when they are awake enough to care. I don't think I have any food just ready, so I'll have to get that. Let me get out and around and down and to bed and come back in a minute. Hang on. And the oven has got us to the last 28, and 23 is... Yeah, I lost some again. I don't like it when I lose some again. I don't have any money, in fact. I gotta go over there. I guess I can just boat my way. It's the fastest thing at this point. Is my... give me that back so I have something to refill. Go get some iron, talk to the established village about money, and rebuild my stuff, and come back in a sec. Alright, I'm gonna leave one of these behind just to... I didn't have any stored up. Go back over to where I was and talk to farmers. I've got a couple that want bread, have bread. Hang on. Alright, so... Yeah, longer term... Well, my short term plan is I need to feed these guys. Longer term is going to be get the sand down, which I don't have to record doing. I'm just using mud for it, which helps a lot. It's better, but I still need to do it is the point. Hi, bread. We'll get that when I do. You looked open for some reason. Actually, I'm guessing it's bread. You have bread, give it to me. A lot of bread, there should be enough, right? Eventually. You have bread. Alright, that's a bunch of bread. Let's see if it's enough bunches of bread. Let me go somewhere they'll actually catch this stuff. Have bread, use it, all feed. If you all, like, reproduce once, well, if every pair of villagers reproduces, I think that'll probably put me over the limit. Should be fine. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and stash some money in here, you know, and just have that. I'll just do the same thing I used to do somewhere else. Yeah, so, take out... I guess at this point it's about taking out the sand. I do still need some on the outer... There's a spot I can't get to at this point. You know, I have glass. I could probably start filling in cross beams to kind of... Let me go get some glass and do that. Hang on. Assume a stack and a half will be enough if I'm really just... Well, you know, it might not be the more I think about it. Well, I wouldn't hate being able to walk directly over here instead of having to go... I keep going from there to here. It's a whole big thing. Let me go fill it in and find out. If I just get to this corner, I can find it because the tree is here anyway, so... Although I'm not sure why the tree is here, and I think I'm done making stuff unless I want sticks. I didn't do Fletchers for this village, so it's not going to help. Fishermen might want sticks. Maybe it will help. Pull this back to where I can just get into position to get down to the oven. Which, it looks like it's done cooking, so I might be at least caught up on that. I think there's sponges still going through it. Let me check. Get more glass, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. That looks done. What did we settle? Oh, wow. What the hell? I don't know. There's, like, no understand. Somehow it's addition. You lose in conversion. It's a whole big thing. Everyone knows it. Well, anyone who understands math more than, well, average, I guess. But, let's go just, you know, I did have enough glass, because everything else is going to be relatively simple at this point. I just want to get to... Well, I mean, for the moment, it's going to be... I don't even need it over here. There's nothing... Oh, I'm going to lose another cat pretty soon. Watch it be thunder. Yeah, it just didn't even occur to me when the thunderstorm started that I could lose anything. It was more time underground. What do I care? And then it turned out I should have. That about is the middle, I think. That actually is the middle. I can just do the middle, it doesn't matter. At some point I want to come back through and put in lights every 5 meters or whatever. That's done, unless I fill in, for no reason, glass. I can't see very well between the numbers that I'm using and the rain that I'm not. So that's kind of a thing. Yeah, that beacon is the dead center of the village, which is something to consider while I'm working. I guess it's 195, one more. If I need to pop some of these out and put in glass, that's not a big deal. It's just something you do. That, I guess is, that just happens to be right there. Okay, yeah, there was no way I needed this much glass. I'll go put it away and... it will be nighttime sometime in the next 3 or 4 minutes. Whether or not there's lightning to make it happen sooner. Alright, oh, they're breeding, I see it. Breed more, breed. I almost want to be here when they go to sleep to see... Oh, it'll just be a bunch of kids, they're hard to track. Alright, hang on. Yeah, that's now full again, and I have 42 glass left. Didn't need to do that. Can't sleep. Yet. Soon. You know, it's not hurting me. Maybe I will go up and see who goes to bed where. Hang on. I could, if I really wanted to, take out the beacon and fill in a middle thing for... It wouldn't solve all problems because they're still spawning iron guys out there wherever there's a non-glass, non-air a solid surface they can, including sand, that they can spawn them on. Until I get rid of it all and fill in with glass and whatever's going to happen. But if I went ahead and finished this part of the village, it would produce some in the middle that would likely fall down enough to... I'm not sure how... I think it's 12 meters they have to be outside in any direction. It might be 16, but it seems like it was 12. That would, that would, once they go that far, they don't count anymore, so the village produces more whenever it can. It's a thought. It's not an emergency. I can deal with what I have right now. It's fine. Get the sand down, have bigger, opener space. I gotta put in glass thinking about it where the sand is gonna fall through. I could have done that now, but now they are gonna go to bed, and yeah, here we go. This is all still open, which means either the kids are staying up late, or something. I don't know. I don't know why I got a screenshot of that, but this is what I'm gonna go with. Alright, they have some more mating. I mean, there are kids. That's something. but it's not full yet. I may have to get more bread and do more of that again. Knowing that, I'm going to go sleep and get rid of the rain and contemplate something for a sec. Hang on. Grab, I'm out of time. Grab what glass remains. Get back up there. Hang on. And one thing I wonder while I have time to find out is, did we get any monsters down there? Probably as evidenced at the moment by stuff being left behind that Iron Guys beat him up. I'm a little curious. It's somewhat lit up. It's like way darker at night, of course. But it might be stuff. I don't know. It will all work out one day. It's not that important right now. I'm just curious if it's sort of working out for me. As far as putting glass in, I don't even need a tool for this. I can just do this and this and this, and possibly even go all the way out to the edges, because that's where it's supposed to go. Get it done sometime. All right, so I'm out of time. It's working. It's got more to do, obviously. I'd like to get it done relatively soon. I'd like to get it done immediately, but you know, there's sort of a way to get it done immediately. It involves a fill command, but I don't even know what numbers I would need, so I'm not going to do that. I'll just keep it what I'm doing. This is all... Yeah, that's all filled in. It's been here for a while. Alright, let me get home and we'll talk for a sec. Hang on. Okay, don't think we lost a cat this time. Don't know what cat I did. I'm really wondering. Probably do more dogs, too, just to have those ready. I'm almost thinking, as I pull down all the sand, because it's been sponged out between rows, I almost might switch to just putting down sand every block, because all things considered, that might be less rigorous overall than putting down sand anyway and then sponging out between. It might be simpler just to throw sand in every spot and then keep an eye, when I run out, keep an eye on where I start. And then I'll think about it. I don't know for sure. We might be to that point where I can get away with it. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what to add. Oh, I do this stupid thing. Did you know that only X% of Y people watching this are subscribed? I don't know if that's true. But you can do like, subscribe, I don't know what the hell we did today. Have a click on things day. That's what it is. It's a, you can lose in conversion. That's what I'll call the episode, losing conversion. Losing in conversion. I don't know how I'm going to back that up, but it'll make sense when I do a description. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Click the stupid bell. See you next time. Bye.